Chapter 17. The Return of the Forgotten Warrior. In that precise instant, a wave of malignant energy washed over Earth. At Kami's lookout, Dende and Mr. Popo turned toward the main building's entrance, their faces draining of color. A being with a dark aura emerged from the door to the white dimension. So this is Earth, the final target, his icy voice echoing. The rest of the warriors are gone. This will be easy. What is this presence? Murmured Oob. It is not human, nor of this world, added Dende with a cold sweat running down his forehead. The dark warrior slowly climbed the interior stairs, emerging onto the lookout's surface. Oob stepped forward to intercept him. Who are you? An envoy of Eldron? Asked Oob. The dark warrior smiled with disdain. Envoy, warrior, call it what you will. My task is to defeat you and take you with me before your friends return. Before Oob could answer, the invader released his power. A colossal aura erupted from his body, making the entire lookout tremble and shaking the planet's atmosphere. Oob didn't hesitate. Bolstered by his superior power, he charged. But just before his strike landed, the warrior raised his hand. Arcane Suppression washed over Oob. From his aura, blue flares erupted and his ki plummeted. The scales tipped immediately. The warrior launched a volley of precise blows. Oob retreated, barely managing to block, feeling each impact numb his very bones. The magnitude of that unknown ki clashing with Oob's echoed to the farthest corners of the universe. A pang of worry took over everyone equally before the revelation of that new and powerful presence. In Mr. Satan's mansion, Pan also felt the immense and malignant energy. Sensing Pan's distress, Mr. Boo shot to his feet. Boo, go help, he declared with unusual seriousness. Huh? Are you sure? Stammered Mr. Satan, nervous. Boo doesn't know if he can win, but Boo won't let Oob fight alone. Without waiting for an answer, he disappeared, flying out the window in a flash. On the sacred world, Elder Kai pressed his face to his crystal ball. It's him, he exclaimed, fogging up the glass. It's the warrior whose potential I tried to unlock back in ancient times. But look at him. That dark energy has pushed his power to the limit. And the worst part is that now he is capable of using that vile technique that diminishes ki. There is no doubt. First he sealed me, and then he must have done the same to him. Supreme Kai, with a face pale from anguish, intervened. Master, is it possible? Eldron has launched his attacks simultaneously. First he sealed Goku and Vegeta, and now he has sent this warrior. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are on distant planets fighting against his other emissaries, but we don't know where. I cannot even sense Gohan's power. Maybe he hasn't started fighting yet, and even if he does, he'll surely be holding back. Kibito nodded, somber. We thought Earth was Eldron's final target, but he's anticipated our every move to ensure that no one interferes with his plans. That was a fatal miscalculation, Elder Kai declared. Right now, the only one who could stop him is that boy. On a distant and unknown planet, Gohan prepared to neutralize the leader of the warriors controlled by Eldron. Small blue sparks crackled occasionally over his body while he walked toward him. That warrior gathered all his energy. An immense sphere of dark ki grew between his hands. Disappear! Gohan didn't even flinch. With a casual backhand, he deflected the attack into the sky. The explosion split the clouds in two. The enemy retreated, trembling. But who the hell are you? In a flash, Gohan appeared at his back and struck the back of his neck. The warrior collapsed, unconscious. In that instant, A stabbing sensation pierced Gohan's chest. He turned sharply, looking up at the sky. "Impossible!" he roared. Thousands of light years away, he felt Oob's ki fighting with savage intensity against a dark energy he couldn't identify. Earth is under attack, and my father and Vegeta? I haven't managed to sense their energies. Have they still not defeated Eldron? He thought, alarmed. He could perceive the difference. Oob's power was being stifled. "Oob is in danger!" he exclaimed, his expression hardening. Worry gave way to determination. "There is no time to lose," he said with a firm voice. "Oob needs me." With a roar that made the atmosphere tremble, his aura exploded with blinding intensity. In a flash, he disappeared, heading for the white dimension portal of that planet. In another corner of the universe, a devastated planet vibrated under the clash of energies. Among ruins and smoking craters, Goten and Trunks fought side by side against the leader of the other group of warriors. Every impact made the ground shake. The two young men, their auras blazing in Super Saiyan 2, moved with precision. But the enemy, using Arcane Suppression, did not yield an inch. Piccolo observed from a certain distance. Around him, other dark soldiers tried to approach, but none succeeded. Every attempt ended in a sharp blow that took them out of the fight. "This guy is nothing like the previous ones," growled Trunks, narrowly dodging a blast that leveled half the plane. "Yeah, he's nearly on Gravek's level," responded Goten, diving to intercept the counterattack. Just at that moment, a shockwave of ki washed over their senses. The three stopped dead. Their expressions changed to instant seriousness. "What is that ki?" Piccolo asked, looking up. "That's Oob's energy." "And there is another monstrous one!" shouted Goten. Trunks gritted his teeth. "But it seems Oob can't deploy all his power." Piccolo elbowed a soldier who was pouncing from behind, knocking him down. "Earth is in danger and we don't know how long Goku and Vegeta will take to return." "Then we have to finish this now," declared Goten, with burning fists. Both charged at once. They already knew that technique. Every time the suppression affected one, the other responded without hesitation. Their coordination was impeccable. They covered and attacked with the precision of a single warrior divided into two bodies. The enemy began to lose ground. A joint volley hit him full on, and he collapsed, while the corrupt energy dissipated like smoke in the wind. Piccolo landed next to them, crossing his arms. "Well done," he said firmly. "Now we must return to Earth as soon as possible. Oob needs us."